Hello, Entertainment Daily lovers. Good morning. So, yes, something is cooking. Actually, I almost missed this one because, like I said, if you were with us on our last live stream, I told you people that, okay, I'm working on something else on my other channel. You understand? So, catch up with our other live streams that we did on trends, and you will hear me mention all of what happens. So, it seems like there's a drama cooking. Okay, let me put it that way. A drama is cooking, and it's about Kora and the music producer. You remember Kora did music, was it sometime last year, 2025? She was doing her recording with this guy called, I think, Don, and another music artist and things like that. If you remember, when people even came out to drag her, when people even came out to drag her, they had one or two, the guy had one or two to say that were like, okay, cool, that he didn't buy into that. But I've said this before a long time ago that the damages that JD had actually caused for Korra online, it will actually give people this kind of picture, where people don't give you the opportunity for you to do something wrong before they judge you. They judge you from what they've heard from other people. And that is the damage that JD had actually caused. And it is a deliberate act. Do you understand? He quickly ran to social media to go talk and put all of those things just to put her in this position where people will perceive her in this manner. And I think this is what is happening. And there is a back and forth. So now there is issue with the music that they did. I'm hearing this one wrote this, the other one wrote one verse. This one said I produced it. So much is going on. Now, Kora has been singing for a very long time. Okay, Kora has been in this entertainment industry for a very long time. So I'm not going to say much, but what I'm going to do, I've not been to his channel yet, but we are, good morning if you're just joining. There is so much to cover up. So I will start from what King Esther has actually, like King Esther is fire on Facebook. King Esther catches up to everything that is happening, and she will just be giving the updates. So shout out to King Esther on Facebook. So we are reading King Esther's page first. That's where we're going to start from. I will leave you all to be the judge. I'm not going to say much. Later on, I will, sorry, not would. I will go to his channel and introduce you people to the new drama that is, brewing, that is just coming up now. So let me see something. Let me give me a second. I forgot his name, Seth. His name is Don something. Don. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so his page is verified, so you know it's him. Let's go in there. Let's go in there. I'm even going to hit follow. When drama like this is coming up, you have to follow. So whenever they post something, you will catch up. Catch up, catch up, catch up. There's been a whole lot of chats, like private chats posted, and we will read all of that right now. So sit down, relax, and let's get into this drama. I also went to Kora's page. Okay, so with my other device, I've not even checked sound, so I will check our sound before we will start reading anything or playing any sound. Okay, so 2 hours ago he has posted something. And these are like charts, I want to believe. Okay, something wasn't sitting right with me about the original, so I had to fix it. Okay, let me see. He shared the other lady they worked with. Here he said, let's talk. And so the guy is spilling text messages and things like that. But okay, anyway, before we do any reading of his channel, I want us to go and check our sound, and then we will start reading from all the information that King Esther has already shared. So that way I'm not going to, because he would post his regular post and then do a little bit of talking about Kora or him and Kora's issues. So I will just take from King Esther's post, and that's where we're going to get right in. Why? I'm already live. Why is it telling me that I'm not live yet? Which can countdown that they do? Why? YouTube, what did they play? Why is it telling me that I'm not live yet? Which can countdown that they do? Okay, so sound is good. Our sound is good. Our sound is good. Okay, so that is good. Our sound is good. Our sound is good. So, all right, let's do this. Let me plug this other device in. So if I want to read something from that, we're not going to. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Most of my people, I believe this is no, your ninth. It's your ninth. My people from places like US and all of that, it's not your morning yet because this is our morning. This is like 10 a.m. So most of you are still just waking up, even if you're late into the night. So let's get right in. I'm scrolling and it's a lot. It's a lot. How did I miss this? I think, wait, I'm not sure how I did not see this drama when it started, and now it has already gone far. Yo, where do we start from? Where do we start? We will start from when King Esther started posting because I don't want to analyze this yet. Like I said, until I will go to his page and hear everything, and then we can do that analysis. But I just want to introduce to you people the drama that is coming up. The producer, I wouldn't, if somebody would have told me, oh man, this is a lot. Yo, so when you cut some people off, they rarely tell the real story. Okay, so this is from 3 days ago. Now so don't tell me what he's posting is the receipt. Now wah, yo. I told you all the basket mouth is hungry. So this is from 3 days ago. So it seemed like this wahala has started since. But anyway, wait. Let me see something. Okay, so here King Esther posted. So I think that was a bad. Okay, so this is a video posted of Kora's sister and the children, and King Esther said, I think I knew Dawn that was a bad this anyway, prophecy something, but anyway. I want to start from where this whole thing, from what I see here. Waiting again. Okay. This one said they said Korra did not take the girls to Disney. That one we have actually seen. Okay, so it starts from here. Let me see. What did Athena say? But Green Card said I can is so you trained his and oh dear me, I think I'm speaking German. You're speaking German. No. Okay. But his my friend his name is Kora because he's bad. He's a he, and your best friends are he, and he's bad. He's bad. So that's Kora's daughter talking. Now, anyway, let's get into the write-ups, the private chats that this music producer is posting, the conversation between him and Kora and all of that. So here it says from 3 days ago, King Esther posted it and posted this and said, I told you all the basket mouth is a hungry buffoon. He's now asking people to subscribe for screenshot. Yeah, they have to subscribe for you to bring out evidence of Korra doing something bad to you. Okay, me, I said I'm not going to be analyzing. I will just read it to you people. You people be the judge. Okay, he's now asking people to subscribe for screenshot. Korra lovers, please, I beg you, don't fall for it. If he has something tangible, he will post it without monetizing it. You know these people now. They know all this kind of drama. If your page is not monetized, this is a big opportunity. So if his page is not monetized, this will be a huge opportunity for him to monetize. So I'm not surprised if this is what he's saying. Okay, now, okay, for monetize, I said, so our guy is now monetizing his truth. I mean, to have just seen this kind of thing when you're up to tell your truth and you feel like you were betrayed by someone. Okay, in this case, he's saying Korra, he's alleging that Korra betrayed him. You just come out and tell your truth and put the person on blast. I don't know that you'll be monetizing that thing. But anyway, this is what King Esther is alleging that this guy is saying. So our guy is now monetizing his truth. I love this. This issue is the Justin fan broke. Korra has been doing her thing alone, and now this faker is saying she can't progress in America without Don. Wahala. Don is what? Jay-Z or Snoop? If they're talking about this thing, music producer, top music producer, this one that we don't know. He doesn't even. If we won't count him, if you're counting the first 1 million producers in the United States alone, this Don will not be mentioned because trust me, I've never heard of him until Korra started associating. So be calming down. Anyway, the next he said, don't tell Don't tell me what he's posting is the receipt. If Stony created a thumbnail as her cover and Kora approved it, doesn't it mean Kora has to use it on hers? They are sympathizing with you because they hate Kora. Those are not your receipt, boy. Anyway, King Esther get bad mouth. He said, those are not, they're sympathizing with you because they hate Korra. Those are not received, boy. Hope you are getting hard from reading that haters' comments on your post. Oh. The bashing is exactly what they have been doing since 2022. We need more receipts. Basket mouth, do better. Now let's go to the next thing we see here. Like I said, we're going to cover everything we see here. So the next one, King Esther posted said, when you cut some people off, they rarely tell the real story. Instead, they share a version that makes you look like the bad person. The joy I have is that it is the fact that our baby girl will never indulge him, but we will beat. Okay, and she said, but we will beat him until he loses relevance. We have blah blah his type his before, and only reason he's crying so much is because Cora cut him off. He missed the visibility. He said Cora lost a collaboration because she cut him off. Sounds like Justin. Wahala no dey finish for this life. Okay, so now these are screenshots and we're going to get right in. But first, let me see. She posted a photograph of someone, that's King Esther, from where we're getting all this gist from. If you're coming in, you're welcome. Please like the live stream and join the gist. Now, here it says, it said, gather here, oh, let's laugh. This is what the producer can offer. Okay, so I think these are some evidence. This is what the producer can offer. This is the person that wants to make Korra famous and take her place. Why so concerned about Korra when you have Stony? Show us what you can do by making her famous. Attach to attach is the receipt. Okay, okay, okay. So the receipt is down here. So let me go into the receipt. Let's dive right in. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. I greet you according to your time. It's my morning here. So I don't know if it's good evening for some of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. There is a new brouhaha happening. Y'all remember when Coral sometime last year, 2025, was doing music with Dawn and I guess I just mentioned the lady's name, Stony also. I don't know, Stone Age, a bit Stony or something like that. But anyways, that they were all hanging out together, music thing and whatnot, that JD's people, were going into, oh, Cora is a bad person, you people should not associate. They were trying to manipulate, you understand, these people. But then the Don, the producer, the guy came out and said people that he doesn't pay attention to gossip and things like that. But somehow, it seemed like the gossip and everything that they wanted him to do is working, and people are alleging that JD is following him on Instagram. The Winshi then don't go reach there. Who knows? So JD supporters and everything, I don't know what they must have said to this guy that is making this guy to call Cora out. And he's been posting receipts, okay? He's been posting their conversation, their private chat to prove that Cora betrayed him and the Stony, the other lady, they were three together now, Cora, Stony, and the Don. Okay, so here, okay, so here is a screenshot of, I want to believe this is a song or something, a cover. It says handle me and Stony. And then it's been okay 2 months ago from when King Esther screenshot this, and it shows 73 views. Okay, so I think King Esther is trying to prove a point that why Don is attacking Cora so much, telling Cora that Cora lost collaboration. He wanted to make Cora a big star in the United States, but then he also has this artist called Stony. And 2 months ago, the song that Stony posted is still showing that he has 73 views. At least focus on this other artist, build this other artist, let people see your work. It's almost like Beyonce's father coming and say, well, the people can look and say, okay, Destiny Child, they did a good job with them. And they can, so first of all, try to build that one person first. But okay. Now let's proceed. Here is a screenshot from the producer's page, and it says, for the Handle Me song, Stony made a thumbnail and got Cora's approval on the thumbnail. This was immediately after the lava video shoot. same location. I took all the pictures. Stony did all the editing. The thumbnail below is what they both agreed to. I will post the screenshot of what Kora decided to use in the comments. And this is why Stony felt hot. At every opportunity, she was literally trying to cut her out, but took advantage of all her hard work. Okay, so the next thing we see is a music link, something, something, something. Says Korra Obidi, Handle Me, featuring Stony is out now. Okay, so I think he's trying to say that this is what Korra posted. Okay, he said Korra Obidi, song title, Handle Me, and featured, he says he featured, Korra is featuring Stony. Now let's go to the next. He said here, the producer said part one. So remember, he's the one outing Korra. Okay, Korra, if you go to Korra's page, you wouldn't even know that there's any drama going on. Okay, so it is this producer, this Dontrell or whatever that is really, you know. So let's go. He said, let the saga begin. This is what he said. Let the saga begin. Why saga? As a music producer, as an entertainer, as somebody in the entertainment industry, one thing you want to avoid is saga. You concentrate on your craft, you concentrate on that thing you're doing, and you don't want it because you see, if you're doing saga, drama, fighting, quarreling, being petty and nasty, yes, it will trend, it will push you far. It will put you out there in people's mouth, okay, not push you far. It will put you out there in people's mouth, but then it will overshadow the work you're doing. Do you understand? So people, when you will now come and post your music or your acting, whatever you're doing in the entertainment industry, people will no longer want to, pay attention to that. They will only pay attention to the saga and the drama. So I find it very funny that you call yourself a producer, and because you want to out Korra, now you're talking about part one saga. So you're even doing series. Anyway, let's cover. Like I told you, people, it is a lot. So we're going through them. So he said, part one, let the saga begin. At this point, Kora had posted the Handle Me song on her own and tried to tell us, Distraught Kid, the distributor, only allowed for her to set herself as the main artist. Google will tell you this is a lie. I was super reasonable and forgiving as displayed in the green/blue below. Okay, so these are comments. These are charts, I want to believe. That's what he's referring to as green and blue below. So here we will read what we can see. It says, well, the optics look bad on your end, but that's something you can rectify as a show of good faith, even if it wasn't intentional. That's how it looks. She wants to use another version of Handle. Okay, hold on. She wants to use another version of Handle Me on the album because she feels like you are not excited about the release, and I fully support her. After you left yesterday, even Justin was asking me if he did something wrong and just was going on with you. I don't feel like you have fully solved our issues yet, or if they are resolvable. This is about how they. This is about this is about how you move as a person and as an artist. Again, it's our brand. So move how you see fit. Okay, so as a team member, all right, I'm reading what I can actually see from this post. The next one here says, supporting her after all you left. Okay, so is it the same post? So after you left yesterday, even okay, yeah, I was asking and saying, okay, so here I said this is about how you move as a person and as an artist. Again, it's your brand. So move how you see fit. But as a team member, think about how it looks for someone to write a song fully, leave space for you on the song, and then be branded as the future. How would that make you feel? Then be clipped in a thumbnail where there are plenty of options as have a face. How would that make you feel? Okay, and said there needs to be a level of consideration for the team. Yes, we are all individuals, but that's a team goal. If we aren't moving as a unit, we weren't moving, and that's require consideration and everyone. I get that it's a work in progress, but as we add more people, there are more people to consider. Okay, so he's hinting something. Let's see what else. Let me see what else have we not read here. Okay, so we've read this one. Let's keep going up. Like I said, it is a lot, and we're just going to cover all of them here. If you're just coming in, you're welcome. We're reading from the wahala happening between Kora and the producer and the other lady, Stony. Okay, so this one, King Esther said, usually when when they drag someone on social media and you rush to their comment section, you will see plenty people discussing it and attacking the person on her own page. This evening, after part one of the saga by Basin Mouth, I quickly ran to Cora's comment section, and my greatest surprise, not a single person mentioned what's happening there. That's how irrelevant Mr. Mr. And I know celebrities is still waiting for receipts anyway. Okay, so King Esther is saying people are not saying much. Then another thing that was posted here, he said breaking news. Basic mouth, please come and explain this one. So okay, this is something else that the Don posted. That's Don, the producer, that is beefing Kora right now. Okay. According to him, Kora betrayed them and things like that. So it said, update. This is the Don posting. Don Terrell said, update. Stony and I are going live soon. We are actively working with our distributor to get the album on all platforms today. It was a system failure. Please, everyone, for the love of all the things pure, don't harass Korra Obidi about this. It's not her fault. We have separated distribute. Okay, he's saying they have separate distributors. Okay, we have separate distributors, and this is part of the music industry, the good, the bad, and the failure. Thanks for your patience to all the Koreans, Stoniak, and Terrells. We love you guys, and we are winning together. Done. Okay, and then here it says, Love it one stop all online shop. This tells me exactly what I need to know. Number one, I'm part owner of the song as I produced it. Two, we aren't struggling to find a distributor. The distributor, who I know, the CEO personally, and I talked on the phone several times today, there was a glitch in the system, not Cora's fault or ours. Maybe stick to making food and let us handle the music. We got this. Hmm. But thanks, though. Hmm. Maybe stick to making food. Is that a shade to Cora? Because Cora actually cooked and distributed. So anyway, like I said, I'm just going to be reading to you people. So far, all of these things he's saying, Cora has not responded. Okay, nothing. More screenshots here. King Esther said, evidence choke. Get your lies together, boy. You said you were protecting her. Were you also protecting her a few days ago in your comment section when I dropped this comment confirming what you said 16 weeks ago? You go explain tire basket mouth. Okay, so let's see what King Esther is talking about. She has a screenshot of this. So it says, let me see. Which other one? It's a lot. Okay. Okay, so Don responded to somebody that dropped a comment on the page. So Kingesta on his page, and Kingesta screenshot it. And the person, he said, so he's responding to the person. The person's name is Petal. So he said, Petal, at Petals, that's called protection for Cora. Now you want to be mad at me for not protecting her. LOL. You had no problem when I said it. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see, this one is what? Ah, okay, so here, this other screenshot here says, So true. He was never her producer. Kora has been in this business as an independent artist, releasing her music on schedule. They had an issue with whoever was meant to help them release the other folks' music. Instead of humbling themselves to learn from her, they choose to run with the naysayers' narrative cause it made them look less incompetent. Well, how has it been going for them? On Spotify, she is struggling with less than 1,000 streams on all her music and only 58 monthly listeners, while Kora has over 80,000 streams on Lava that was released. Sorry, that was released at the same time and nearly 25,000 uh, monthly listeners. Okay, so Don came and said okay, so Don is responding to people in the comment section. If you're just coming in, you are welcome. Please like the live stream. I am reading through this saga that is going on. Okay, this saga has been brewing for about 3 days now. So we are here. Shout out once more to King Esther. We're here with all of the evidence and everything that as Don, the producer, is talking. King Esther is screenshotting and resharing. Okay, so here somebody called Elora also said, okay, so Don, the producer, responded to this person, said, we had an issue because Kora released her music on DistroKid, where anybody can release their music. We released through Fuga, which distributes for Universal Music and is invite only. Distribution, Kora can't go through. Okay. Now, another person now tagged the Don. This person said, you just defended yourself 2 days ago on one of Kora's bloggers page by explaining that Kora used common distribution while you guys used invite only distribution, which was the reason for the delay in the song release on your part. This comment was made by you when Kora's fans challenged you that you released the song later than Kora because you are incompetent, and now you have resolved to lying about the distribution problem just to fix into your new fans narrative of Kora stealing the song. And you call yourself a Christian. You promise to say the truth about what happened, but what you are doing now is to tell lies to fit your narrative. Welcome. Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, a lot is going on right now. Kora is not responding. Kora is there cooking and distributing food to people on the streets, the needy, a bit the homeless. But Kora is not responding to this drama. But the producer is busy uh talking. I don't know if the Stony is also going to start so at some point, but right now the producer is going haywire. So okay, this is this. Let's go to the next. Aha. So this one is from 2 days ago. King Esther captioned this one. Like I said, it's easier to go through King Esther's page because King Esther has been following it from the beginning. So we will catch up on everything. We're not going to miss anything. When we go over to Don's page, we know what we're there. We know where we're going to start from, and everything he's going to say, you'll be able to connect it. Okay. Now, on this one, King Esther screenshots Don. You can see a photo of Don and some comment where he's responding to some comments. Okay, and where some people are tagging him and asking him, but just a conversation. So let's go. King Esther said, "My people gather here. Basket mouth with with his two left leg confirmed our suspicion. He is so mad. Kora cut him off. Since you know a lot of celebrities, why is Sleepy Stony still unknown?" King Esther has bad mouth. Like, yay! King Esther, they finish person. I said tomorrow, no day. So anyway, let's look at the screenshots here. Okay. So now this is from somebody called Aina Ajayi. Okay. So okay. Don himself, the producer, the Don is responding to somebody called Aina Ajayi, and it says, I have been Stoney's manager about a year and a half. I was going to leverage Kora's following. You were going to leverage Kora's. Oh, okay. let's keep on reading. Like I said, I'm not going to say anything till later, okay, till probably the next live stream where we will be on Don's page. Okay, so he said he's responding. Don, now the producer, is responding to somebody's comment and said, I will start again. Aina Ajayi, I have been Stoney's manager for about a year and a half. I was to leverage Kora's following. We are still building Stoney's following. Once Stoney reaches a certain pinnacle, we can do those. But I am already getting Stoney's articles. She should have an interview coming up in Beverly Hills magazine very soon. Okay. Well, I'll be like bicycle. So here, Aina Ajayi responded back to Don and said, Don Terrell, thank God you finally said the truth here about was going to leverage Kora's following. This simply means you all need one another. Even the Stony following you are building, okay, even the Stony leverage one another. Even the Stonies following you are building was through Kora's help. Stony was not up to 1,000 followers when you guys started working with Kora. Yet you are going about the whole thing like Kora is the only one in need of you here. Uh-huh. That's the truth. The both of them, they were not known. Okay, Cora, it's what 10 million, I mean 11 million. Like if you know, you know. Okay, people with huge numbers. If you are good at what you do, you need only one or two shout out or showing up on their live stream or being in the same place with them for you to gain thousands of. Okay, take for instance when Cora did that red carpet catwalk thing with Andrea. I think that's his name, Andrea Biadriakos. Uh, remember how that got Cora in the faces of Andrea's followers. There are people that know Andrea that don't know Cora, but that collaboration, you saw everybody. If you were on Facebook, you saw how Cora's numbers moved. I believe even on Instagram too. Do you understand? So if Stony, the musician, and the producer, Don Terrell, cannot leverage somebody that has over 10 million and they've been together and Kora streams. The good thing about if you're a content creator and you're able to be on Kora's where Kora is, Kora streams several times. So it simply means on all those times you will be able to show up and you can sell yourself. You go sell market if you get talent. If you don't get talent, now you sabi. So I'm glad that people are seeing where this is going. Yeah, I don't want to say much. I just want to present this to you people, and you people can be the judge. Okay, so let me see. All right, what else? Okay, so that's that for this one. Up next is screenshots of chats, I believe, between Cora and Don or Cora, and in fact between the three of them, this person, the guy is posting, the producer is posting their private chat. Okay, here it says he literally posted King Esther. This is what King Esther captioned all the screenshots of the private chat that Don posted. She said this is King Esther writing. Okay, he literally posted this himself with his own hand. Yet someone should please explain what exactly Cora did, or or said that was wrong here. Look what they were putting Cora through. If she was your friend, why favor Sleepy Stony? King Esther bad mouth, eh? King Esther said, why favor Sleepy Stony by giving only her your share? Look at his greed in these screenshots. Sleepy Stony was even clearly trying to gaslight her after she said, send my verse. But look at how calm, sweet, and respectful Cora remained in her message. No insult, no drama, just maturity. Meanwhile, the subtle attempt to rip her off is right there in plain sight. Thank God, brother stepped into the comment to put things into proper perspective. People are finally seeing the truth, even though Cora herself has chosen silence. And knowing her, she will probably never say a word. Cora has been vindicated. So this is what she captioned, now let me open this screenshot, private screenshots that Dawn posted. So here you will see Kora's picture. So you know that this is a chat between the producer and Korra Obidi, or a chat between Stony, and Korra Obidi. So these are private conversations. So this one says, okay, so we split 33% to you for writing, 67% for me for writing. Don gets 100% production side. And then the next it says, are you listening as, and then they cleaned that stuff. Maybe they mentioned other people's name, that's why. And says, still waiting for Don to send me his BMI. And then the response came, and on distro, that's a question, said, what's your government name? And I didn't get an invite for the split on distro. The conversation continued. The write-up in blue says, so because the song is so long, I think we should post your verse and my verse separately. But collab on both. I'm gonna send you the video shortly. Maybe we post it at the same time or an hour or so apart. I'm gonna send you both verses so you can see what I am talking about. LMK. What you what is it? Okay. What do you think, or if we should just combine the two? It's close to 2 minutes if we combine it though. The gray comment responding said, send my verse. The blue chat said, I don't know if you meant that it comes across harsh, but it kind of did. I spent hours and hours editing this, and I am there. That chat cut off. Okay, so okay, here is the continuation. Okay, so I don't know if it meant, I don't know if you meant that it came up across harsh, but it kind of did. I spent hours and hours editing this, and I am excited for you to see it. Please watch all the versions, and okay, let me know what you think, Abby. Yeah, what you think after you see them. I'm gonna will transfer to your email, okay? And if you have edited, and okay, you can send me a time code of any part you are not feeling. So they are having a conversation here. The gray chat said, you're telling me what you want to do with my own page is not allowed. I don't understand these people. Like there is I feel like there is a misunderstanding. One person writes and the other person does not understand what the person is writing, and the other person sees the other person as being rude. Like anyway, let me be reading it for you. People said, you're telling me what you want to do with my own page is not allowed. I I didn't know if you were telling me what I will be posting or just excited about the release. Either way, I didn't appreciate it. Wahala deal. Anyway, the blue chat says, I'm not telling you what to do. I was telling you the thought process behind the edit. That's why I said, let me know what you think. You don't have to post it at all. I don't know where this energy is coming from. I thought you were excited about the release. Is it the split that's bothering you? So that's part of the chat that was actually posted. So here are people's comments. Okay. So somebody called Benjamin said, bro, why would you give that girl more than the other? Okay. He said, bro, why would you give that girl more than the other? LOL. People's comments. LOL. You're feeling shit out there. All right, got got them girls on bad girl club and everything. They was just weird belly dancing together. Now the Bloods and Crips and your Michael Buffer. Okay, so Don responded back to Benjamin and saying, well, one wrote 80% of the song, the other was a future. Then Benjamin came back, responding back to Don and saying, Don, bro, girls are not as logical as us. Yeah, that's what you think. It's actually you men that are not logical because you don't think through what you do. And it shows with the producer that is being a man. Because Korra handled very well the Stony, I think, because she didn't have so much publicity. Look, it's hard out here in the streets. When you're in the entertainment industry, you totally understand it to get that visibility, to get you, it's not easy. So I get it. If Stony is feeling like Cora is nailing this thing, being a solo artist and doing her thing on her own. Anyway, the guy responded back to Don saying, bro, girls are not as logical as us. That's why the world tells you not to do more for one than the other. And then Dawn responded back to Benjamin saying, I wasn't doing more. She earned more by her work. That's it. You do more, you get more. And anyway, Benjamin responded back to Dawn. So this is back and forth between both of them. Benjamin responded back to Dawn saying, nope, that wasn't the deal, bro. I know you see where I'm coming from. You being the man, you have to learn from this. You got to find ASS shorties, don't go giving your half away to just one. Don't be they're fighting over you and fighting over. You don't know Korra spec. Don't this producer is not Korra spec. Be coming down. Anyway, it says fighting over you and your power gas, and yet you seem to be leaning towards the light skinned girl. Typical, different, but that black girl was weirdly pretty too. Okay, I'm getting off track, but you know what I'm saying. Don responded back to with a lot of laughing emoji that this person finished their comment with. So Don responded by said I don't. That was exactly the deal. We sat in my living room and discussed it 33-33 for everyone. Then I gave my percentage to the main writer. We normally split it 100. Her, the writer, 100, me as producer. Okay, said her, okay, me as producer. So I gave her my share. I can do what I can do with my part, whatever I like. It was my decision, and it was favoritism. Now it will create problems. So you were not professional. If you people agreed on 33% between, and why did you give your own out? You don't expose yourself, Sha. Okay, so let's continue. Benjamin didn't stop, continued responding back. So Benjamin responded back to the producer, Don, and said, your decision caused the effing battle to break up. You're horrible and you need to go to jail. Eh? Uh-uh. It's like I'm just trolling, bro. This other one said, I had nothing to do with beauty or anything else. When Cora wrote majority of the song, she got the majority split. That's the right thing every time. So he's insisting that there is nothing wrong with what he did. Okay. All right, so there's another long screenshot here of somebody's, as he's posting, people are dropping their opinions, and King Esther is screenshotting. So we will read this one. King Esther said, this comment sums it up. Was Cora was even gracious enough to accept 33%, and then Sleepy Stony started directing her on what to do using her 12 million page. Okay, so the person that wrote this long statement, the person's name is Latonia, and Latonia said, you knew from the beginning that your plan were to give your percentage to Stony. Why didn't you be a man about it and tell Cora up from tell Cora up from that Stony's wrote 80% of the song and should get more. You tried to snake Cora, but she was smart in this. You try to snake Korra. Okay, everybody get out. Then you right, Sha. So you try to snake Korra up in that stone. Anyway, but Korra was smart about the matter. I don't blame Korra. I would have felt the same way. You even admitted that Korra was very generous to agree on the 33%, but you want to snake Korra and give Stony your part. If you didn't want the 33%, you should have had them split 50-50 from the beginning. You were trying to be slick and it blew up in your face. You were trying to use Cora. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. You were to get 100% for production. Stony gets 67%, and the person that would be bringing the traffic to listen to the song only gets 33%. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder can see that isn't fair. You are as messy as a high school little girl. Go find your balls because you have lost them somewhere and grew a split. Now it's not going back and forth. So tell your Korra haters, don't waste their time replying to me under this comment. I never come back and read them. I comment my piece and shut it down. Sorry, haters. I do not read any of your comments because you are only commenting because you hate Korra. Don't waste your time replying. It doesn't get read ever. Okay. So this person, like the producer, the fact that the producer is not even seeing anything wrong. Oh, see now, I've missed that thing now. Whoa, what were we reading? It's just so much. Aha, okay, back on track. Because I accidentally closed it. So this other one, the next one there says Don here she King Esther put the full name, full name of the producer. I said Don Terra, aka Basket Mouth, is an Ole thief. Why was he trying to have a share in the music by Kora and Sleepy Stony and then take 100% as producer? If he's not a part of the collaboration, why create a share for himself in it and later give that share to Sleepy Stony? This guy is a criminal, and they even expected Cora to use her platform to promote it. The audacity of these wannabes. Our darling Cora, you did it best to help them. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one, Cora posted her lava music. Okay, here she's talking. Let's see. I don't know if you people can hear. This is Cora talking. Let me know if you can hear. Okay, so I think that's all. She didn't say much. She just said she's been betrayed so many times by people, but she still won't stop. She will keep looking for her people. That's Cora talking. Okay, she was on the live stream, so I think it's a long one. Said people make the world go round. You can see how disappointed she looks. Okay, so I'll go to the next because she was just, trying to put herself together to talk. All right, so this next post says a sleepy story. She said they are trying to hack her account. Same message I get all the same time, all the time. Who would want to hack an account with less than 20K followers? Who are you to begin with? Okay, so it seems like Stone is trying to say that people are trying to hack her account, and King Esther disagrees. All right, so let's leave that one and go to the next thing. The next thing are more private chats, okay, because it shows Korra Obidi here, the name, so is their conversation. Okay, so let's read the caption and then we get right into the private conversation. All right, so King Esther said, I posted the second slide today. Now tell me what Korra did wrong here. She promoted these evil people with the whole of her heart, but see what she got. Keep on going, basket mouth. All right, so let me open these two long messages here and let's read them. Okay, so it shows Korra's name and Korra's photograph here, so you know that it's a chat between them and Korra. This one says, Stony, I was talking about my story in reference to my past and future. This is why I cropped it. This is why I cropped it to be just me. I never meant to make you feel excluded. I will use the photo of us together when I am referring to our work. You know, I always have your back. As per the thumbnail, I just used a YouTube suggested thumbnail. If you have any photos you think you prefer, please send it over. I will use it. As for your album, it's your complete choice. I was not there when you brought it to life. Your vision is yours. If you don't want to feature in them, it's your choice. I wish you nothing but the best. I love you with a heart. And the next one, the next chat that the producer posted, that is all, it shows Korra Obidi. So it says, we established that I wanted to make it a Stony and Korra, not a Korra Obidi featuring Stony optic. Distro Kid did not allow this on her album. She is completely free to remove my verse. That's her prerogative. I didn't do that myself and shouldn't be blamed for that. As for Justin, who is Justin Seth? Anyway, as for Justin, there is something wrong and he was right to ask. You were he was right to ask. You were present when the entire situation happened with Justin's invite. That's being said. He's not close enough to worry about anything. I just don't fake chummy. I just don't fake chummy when I am not chummy. As per the thumbnail, did you see that I asked that she send what she will like? I have never tagged anyone in my entire career the way I have both of you. I don't deserve this. Moving forward, okay, oh, something is covered here. Moving forward, it says something with the music or you want to pull back when some okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's where that thing cut off. So they're asking, do you want to pull back? I think that's where that talk was going. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go to the next. Mm. All right, so let's see. King Esther is also dropping her own shade. I'm going to include everything. So here, King Esther said the person's phone where he got the screenshot belonged to Sleepy Stony. I enjoy seeing her playing the good girl slash victim when she's the real witch. Wishy, when she's the real witch. This particular witch flies at night. This that is why she always it looks like she's not getting any sleep. Imagine trying to build a career using a failure. He's dragging Cora and then posting your music link in the comment. You will never achieve your goal having this thief as a producer. King Gesta, eh? Anyway, let's go to the next one where okay, so the next thing that King Gesta posted is a video where the producer is talking. So let's listen. But again, I have one more seat, so that'd be fine. Yeah, play your throat like Justin. In terms of the handle we saw, though, the reality is this. Cora, once the text messages were over, she and I talked.
on the phone. She agreed to 67% to Sony, and Sony actually deserved more. Sony deserved a lot more. But I digress on that point because typically Sony gets 100%. Nobody is giving 40% for a feature. And she's still trying to twist Sony's arm to get 40% behind my back. That's the real truth of the matter. That behind my back, when she thought I wasn't listening, when she thought I wasn't looking, when she thought I wasn't there, she called Sony and still tried to get 40% because she was the quote unquote bigger artist. The thing is, I'm a producer. And so if I'm getting 33% and Sony's getting 33% and she's getting 33%, I can do whatever I want with my 33%. If I want to give my 33% to my pet, I can do that because it's mine.
Okay, so give me a minute. I will be there with y'all. I am coming. So the video was longer than that. I thought that video was longer, so I stood up. Okay, so it seemed like that's where this one ended. All right, I'm back. Welcome. If you're just joining, please like the live stream, okay? So this is him explaining himself, okay? You be the judge. Okay,
I'm
okay,
here for fairness. That's what this is about.
okay. So let me see what next. Okay, the next thing King Esther posted Kora. Kora went out. Okay, she's doing her thing. She went out dancing. Now, let's keep that one because we're talking about gist. Let's go to the next set of private messages that are being shared by the producer, private conversations. Now, the next one is one from one day ago. Remember, we started from 3 days ago, 2 days ago, and now we're 1 day ago. The caption. King Esther captioned this and said, "Our God is good. What did Korra say wrong? She stood up for herself. Look at Sleepy Stony being messy. Look at what Korra was dealing with. Hey, this receipt is giving us the opportunity to see what they did to our girl. My heart breaks for Korra. So glad she walked away from this kind of gaslighting and witchcraft." Let's read the chat now. Okay, so the first one I see here, you see Korra's photo. This time around, they blur Korra's name. And the first chat from the blue chat there, they covered everything. I wonder what was being said. So they only left something that said, including handle me. That's what we see. And then this other was, and the gray chat said, the energy is coming from the fact that three of us worked on a project, but you and Don decided on this without telling me. I'm not saying it should be 50-50, but the fact that none of you thought it was worth bringing it up to me is mad weird. Okay, so we split 33 to you. Who is we? The blue chat says you said one, is it 1.5 or one of three girls? And then the next one said, the blue chat continued and said 33% is 1/3. If you have, okay, 33% is 1/3. If you have an issue, bring it up so we can discuss it together instead of letting it spill over into something else. The gray chat said, I just did. The blue chat says, maybe I misinterpreted that. The gray chat said, three of us should have sat down to discuss this. The blue chat continued, I'm trying my best to be understanding right now. I wrote the song, the chorus, the structure, everything. Industry standard publishing side of one verse is 25%. You did a beautiful job with the verse, and I love that we are doing this together. And obviously, you have a platform, so a bigger split makes sense. But I thought we were being okay. The message cut off there. So let me see if we will see it on the next slide. Okay, so the verse, and I love what you're doing together. And obviously, okay, yes, it continues here. Obviously, you have a bigger platform, so a split makes sense, but I thought we were being more than fair, especially since you said one third first. So I'm like, okay, cool, we are in agreement. Then I spent hours editing the video, making sure you look beautiful. Wahala. Making sure you look beautiful, and it's evenly performed from both of us, and I'm met with anger over discussing the promotion of the collaboration when it's normal for artists who are collaborating to collaborate on social media for promotion. Nobody insinuated you have to do anything marketing wise if you didn't want to. It's going to look weird if we market completely separately. But okay, I'm cool with that. I don't have any claim to your. Let's see. Continue. Says that. Mm, is that promotion? Is this, maybe this is the. I don't have any claim to your promotion. Nobody insinuated you have to do anything marketing wise if you don't want to. It's going to look weird if we market completely separate. Okay, okay, I think she screenshot it again. We market separately, but okay, I'm cool with that. I don't have any claim to your platform. I never said I did. I thought Don said you guys agreed he had give you free production and you had helped me with social media. And I added that I can help you with songwriting and even editing some of your videos, one of which went viral and really pushed your song Lava. I never once forced myself into your live stream or into your page. A question about the marketing of the collabo should have never been met with that much resistance, especially because I never speak to you in that manner. I took future off. I took future off the cover. It continued. I took future. Okay, I think this is a continuation. I took future off the cover page. A bit. Okay. We're just reading it the way we're seeing the screenshots. Okay. Welcome, welcome if you are just joining. So the message continued. All of this I'm reading is from the blue chat. Okay. So the blue chat continues, says a question about the marketing of the collabo should have never been met with such resistance, especially because I never speak to you in that manner. I took feature off of the cover art like you asked and did all of this work by myself while being absolutely exhausted. The past week I have done my best to keep these feelings to myself, but it's starting to feel like you resent me for something I'm not even doing. I'm not forcing you to feature me anywhere. I thought we had a mutual interest in helping the team grow, but it uh supposed to be it feels was it feels like a now wow, how some people they write now, eh? There's difference between it and it anyway. If you I'm not gonna read this thing like that. Phew, it feels like it's you against me, and I hate that feeling, especially when I have given so much of my team. I've given so much of my time, sorry, helping you so that you could feel like this was mutual, beneficial. I care about, okay, and I think you continue. Let me see. Helping you grow, but I feel like it's you against me, and especially blah blah blah. I'm trying to see where because it cuts off and then you have to go to the next slide, especially when I have given so much of my time into helping you so that you could feel like this was mutually beneficial. I care about you and I want to see you win, but I can't just keep letting you talk to me or treat me a certain way when I have done nothing to deserve that. Now, the gray chat responded, utterly confused. How did I talk to you? And then there is a series of number here, and it said deposited a new message. Tony, you got a post. Wake up. Click here. And then okay, that is that for that. All right, let's go up to the next thing. So go by your mouth. Let's leave that one. Okay, so here is, let me see. Okay, photo of the producer. Okay, let me see. There's a small message here from someone. Of them is okay, somebody said Duff, the musician, was born Don Taro. They're putting his full name, no need. I won't say that. In the Quaker town of Lamberton, North Carolina. He was born. No, 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 I'm not going to read this. I think this is his. We don't care. Somebody's personal, where they were born, when they were born, city, state, all of those information. No, we don't need that. Let's go back to more. Let's go further to the next thing. All right, the next thing King Esther posted. This is from 14 hours ago. Remember, if you were here from the beginning, we've been live for an hour now. If you're just coming, so this is from 14 hours ago that King Esther just shared some screenshots and everything with a photo of the producer, and then it says, "Was Kora, we love you. Handle this like the BS. She should share profit from the album with Mom." Let's read this chat. It said the audacity. Thank you, Kora, for walking away um from the song and them put together. So King Esther is giving Kora a shout out that bravo, great that Kora walked away. Now let's go into these are private chat again. Up here you see Korra Obidi's name, you know, written up here. And it says Saturday, November 22 at 4:04 p.m. Now let's go. The blue chat says, also, when you are ready to discuss, we need to talk about Split with Stony over the album because she did write quite a bit. Now, really? Okay, so the great chat responded, which album? My album? And then the blue chat continued, yes, unless you no longer want the songs. I have to scrub through and figure out what's what. The gray chat responded, I was under the impression she was helping from the kindness of her heart. You want me to split my album with Stony because she helped in the studio while I was recording? The blue chat responded, she was. But that, oh, something is covering this and said, but that wasn't naked business. That's really how it works. The blue chat continued. Okay, it says okay, but that doesn't negate business. That's generally how it works. When someone contributes writing and melodies, I give my friend 12.5% recently for contributing to Stoney's song, and it's not the whole album, just a couple of songs. And then the gray chat responded, saying, I know exactly how it works. I have been in this industry for a long time. Both of you just remind me why I never wanted to do. Okay, so I believe the gray response here is from Kora, and the blue on this particular is from this chat is from the producer. So both of you just reminded me of why I never wanted to work with anyone in the first place. No, I didn't think I was splitting my album with anybody except the producer. Keep the songs. The Blue Chat responded, okay. Then Cora said, have you used my lyrics to anything that I have written for any other artist? We will have issues. Okay, so it is getting, gotta be starting something. I even can guess that after she posted that, she wrote this on her this. She said, Cora said, I quote, this is what King Gesta is saying, okay? So Korra said, I quote, keep the songs. And I have you used and have you used my lyrics to anything that I have written for any other artist? We will have issues. Damn, she ate no time for nuisance. He thought he could hold her hostage because are you kidding me? Sorry, there's a little parrot here by little one, and I think they just opened his cage and flew out. So I'm trying to make sure that the windows are closed. Because if that parrot escape, I have to buy a new one before she gets back from school. Anyway, so let's continue. Yes, I don't like for nuisance. He thought he could hold her hostage because of the song, but baby girl rather walk away. Man, this is just something else. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's where everything is at this point, and I'm glad we're able to finish this in an hour's time, and I don't want to drag this. So what we're going to do on the next live stream, I think we're going to be raiding he's the producer's page. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Don's page, and I believe he will have some videos where he's explaining things, and we will listen. Kora is not talking, except that one you heard where she just, hinted that something is going on. She's not dwelling on whatever Stony and the producer are saying. So anyway, I'll see you all on the next one. Let's see what's going on. Bye for now. And if you're just coming, please watch from the beginning. We've been live an hour and 11 minutes and counting. So I'll see you all. Let me know what you think about this saga. Let me know what you think about this drama. Do you think this producer and these other artists, they just want to, seeing that this trend mostly on Facebook, where if you drag Korra, you just have this amount of haters that flocks in, follows your page, you grow and everything, but then you end up regretting it later on. Because then whenever you're not dragging Korra, you post whatever concerns you, they don't come to support you. The same thing with JD. From when he stopped dragging Korra the way he was doing in the beginning, people don't support him as much. Okay, some people just go there to see when he's posting his kids, when he talks about his chiropractor stuff, nobody respond, and I feel like he has almost totally stopped with this chiropractor massage and all those things. And this is the lane that I noticed that these two people are taking, this Stony girl and the producer Don. If you people continue this way, you will grow. For fact, the numbers will grow. Cora's haters will come and join you and be talking, but after you explain and you finish explaining and there is nothing else you can say, there's nothing else to expose, when you post about your music, they will not watch. So people should be wise. Use your brain. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you all on the next live stream where we're going to get into Don's page. This is from everything he has said from 3 days ago. But we're going to go in and pull up some videos and we'll be back. All right. I'll see you all on the next one.